Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Agnes. I'm a nail tech and a content creator sharing all things nails and more. Today is a super exciting day because I am unboxing my prize from the Aleana hand challenge. Practice anywhere, anytime. If you've been following me, you'll know that I participated in this challenge, and thanks to the help of my partner Reece, we filmed my entry outdoors at the Glenfinnan Viaduct here in Scotland, which is otherwise known as the Harry Potter Bridge. Though let's be real, that weather was absolutely wild. But nonetheless, I can't believe I won. A massive shout out to all the other contestants as well. I literally didn't think I stood a chance, especially having realised hours after posting my entry that I made a typo in it, which I was not stoked about at all. Let's just put it that way.
I won the contest!
Yeah!
No way!
Let's go!
I cannot believe it. Like, I have no faith in any of these things. I have no luck. But I thought, do you know what? This sounds like a really good challenge. I thought, do you know what? We'll just go for it. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. And it worked out. Oh, so buzzing.
It was definitely a challenge.
Like, I had this vision in my head. It was going to be a nice, snowy, dry, generally, day. And it just didn't happen. But we just did it anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Vlog on my YouTube pending of the shenanigans.
Plenty of.
You cannot predict Scottish weather, but
Nope.
you just need to get on with it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let's dive into this parcel and see what I won. Ooh, so exciting! I received not one, not two, but 3 full-size practice hands. How incredible is that? And they didn't stop there. They also included a packet of the nail tips. So let's go through these beauties one by one and compare them. Not gonna lie, I was feeling very much like a little kid here, content with excitement at the fact that I had 3 of these incredible hands sitting in front of me, knowing that these are going to be such a great help in my content creation journey. So firstly, let's get a little look at the hand that I already have that I purchased myself, which I also have a full unboxing video on my channel. If you want to check it out, the link is on the screen just now. So it is a full hand, which is the Anai style in the colour Winter, left hand from their flexible range with lifelike finish. When I purchased my Aleana hand, the main thing that I thought about over and over was, what is the difference between the flexible and posable option? And that does seem to be the main thing that people sort of dwell over. So now that I've won 3 of these hands in posable styles, hopefully I'm going to be able to help you in coming to a decision on which is the right choice for you. You do want to get yourself one of these Aleana stands to hold your hand. They do starter kits, which gets you everything you need to get you going on your Aleana hand journey, which is what I purchased when I got my first one. This base is made from silestone. I went for the sparkly black option. It's really heavy, which is really good because you don't want your hand to be moving about when you're working. This contraption sticks and suctions onto the stone base, so it will not budge, which you can also adjust up and down using this little toggle, and this is what holds your hand. And I should mention as well, my partner Reece, he is a stonemason and he gave his approval on the base. He fits kitchen worktops and he said this is literally the type of material that gets used for kitchen worktops, so high quality, durable, solid stuff. Okay, so flexible style, well, it pretty much does what it says on the tin. The main difference is the fingers, so let's talk fingers. The fingers are really flexible and easy to move because there's no wire in there, so when you move the fingers they return to the original position. So if I were to apply polish, you can see here it looks really natural the way I am able to wiggle the fingers. The prize originally was 3 Anai style hands, which meant I was going to end up with a duplicate of this one, but Aleana were so kind to suggest to me if I wanted the Winter in the Alexandra style instead, which I was delighted about because I don't yet have the Aleana hand in Alexandra. So let's compare the Anais to Alexandra and flexible to posable. Both of those hands are in the colour Winter and left hands as well as lifelike. So let's see what the Alexandra in the posable version looks like. So straight away, the Alexandra feels a lot heavier than the Anais, and in fact the colour seems a bit different too. They are both winter, but I feel like the Anais, which I bought around this time last year, is a lot warmer tone in comparison. Perhaps there's been a slight change in the pigments, who knows. The Alexandra has a lot more pinkier, sort of uneven colour here around the knuckles compared to the Anais, which I think makes it look a little bit more realistic. You can see here the creases of the skin are a lot deeper and prominent than those of the Anais hand. She seems to be slightly more shiny too compared to the Anais. Oh, just look at that palm. The detail is insane. You definitely get what you pay for. The hyper realistic detailing is so worth every penny. Like, look at that crease here. It looks more realistic than my own hand, which just blows my mind. So here she is next to the Anais. Logo is a little bit different also, as was the packaging. So I guess Aleana has made some subtle changes over the last year, which is good. Shows that the brand is innovative and continuing to improve their products and packaging. Okay, so Alexandra is a lot heavier on the holder. I find she droops down a bit more than the Anais, but that's okay because you can adjust the holder accordingly. Not only does it feel heavier because of its weight, but also because she is stiff. Like, you know, clients who you have to keep reminding to relax their hands? She is them. Alexandra is literally that client. Alexandra will never relax her hand for you. And that is because she is posable, which basically means that she has some sort of wire, I would believe, inside of her fingers, which means unless you manually push her fingers where you want them to go, she will not move about. I am having to use quite a bit of force to move those fingers. I'd say this is a fantastic option if you are looking to take still photographs for nail content, but maybe not so much if you're wanting to use the Aleana hand for the purpose of showing the process of you doing nails, because she just does not look relaxed. She looks a bit dead, you know? Would look a bit like doing a corpse's nails. Nothing wrong with that, if that's what you're into. Okay, that was a bit morbid. All jokes aside, another concern for me is that the fingers might look a bit crooked if you don't bend them back neatly. So you can see here, this finger looks a bit mangled as I pulled it back up slightly too much. If you don't want the fingers to move about, 100% the posable option is the right option for you. However, if I was to do the same thing here with the flexible, you can see the fingers return to their original position. So I would say that is the main difference between flexible and posable. It's worthwhile having a little think about what it is you're looking to use it for, whether it's for nail photography, in which case I would recommend the posable option, and if it's for filming videos, I would say go with the flexible. Moving on, let's have a little look at the Anais in Autumn. She is left-handed and the rest of the features are the same as the other hands, so she's posable and she's lifelike. A huge difference from having looked at the Alexandra just there. Everything is much more smaller and dinkier, very model-like, quite skinny, thin and perfect fingers, intricate, soft and subtle detailing on the hand and the fingers. The colour is very even on this hand, and here we have the two Anais side by side. Quite a big shade difference between the winter and autumn. You can see a clear difference here, which is the flexible and which is the posable. I'm going to be pretty much repeating what I said about the Alexandra, which is posable, but I will play around with each hand anyway, just to give you a clear understanding of what to expect if you are planning on purchasing one of these. For example, if you are a press-on nail artist, the posable Aleana hand would be a fantastic solution for taking photographs of your press-on nails. It's a very cohesive way of presenting all the different nail designs on your website or whatever platform you use, keeping a really clean, sleek aesthetic throughout your listings. Matter of fact, I am planning on selling some press-on nails myself, so I am definitely going to use my posable Aleana hands to photograph my listings. As you can see here, you can really manipulate whatever way you want those fingers to go, and then you just push them back to their natural position. It might take some time though, because you can end up with something like this. Yeah, a bit mangled. So yeah, it does take a bit of time to get used to the posable fingers. So here is August in comparison to winter. I'm seeing 3 different shades, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, I do really like this shade. I wish my hand looked like this. I'm so envious. Now let's move on to our third and final hand, which is the next shade up from Autumn in Indian Summer. This is a right hand, which is my first right hand in my now collection of Aleana hands. And again, posable and lifelike finish in the Anais style again. And I mentioned before the Alexandra being heavy. I think this is the case for the posable styles in general. I think whatever mechanism they have in there to make them posable adds to the weight slightly for sure, but then again the Alexandra is a bulkier hand too. Now I do love the skin texture on the Alexandra. It's so realistic. Just being that little bit more prominent, you definitely do notice the difference there. I think the Indian Summer is my favourite colour. She is just glowing. There we have the 3 nice hands, flexible winter, posable autumn, and the gorgeous Indian Summer in posable. Another thing I wanted to touch on, while it's slightly more awkward to get my fingers in there to hold the fingers of the posable hand, one thing you don't have to worry about is these fingers possibly touching one another while applying gel polish. Whereas with the flexible, I have found that this has happened a few times where the fingers have flexed so much that the fingers end up touching each other and then the gel polish does sort of go everywhere. It's not a major issue at all. You just need to be mindful that that can happen with the flexible. The fabulous Aleana hands are made of silicone, which does unfortunately mean that they do catch dust and debris, so a lint-free roller is going to be your best friend. A lint-free roller is great for getting the bulk of the dust and debris off. However, sellotape is certainly better for getting into all those nooks and crannies. Before we wrap things up, let's have a quick look at the nail tips as well. Aleana recommends spraying a little 70% IPA for a better glide when inserting the nail tip into the relevant finger canal, as they call it, and to do the same for an easier removal. Personally, I've never felt the need to have to do that. The square top goes in first and the rounded end remains at the tip of the finger. You can then adhere here whatever you want, whether it's a full cover tip, or you can even just paint directly on these tips here if you don't want to extend the length. So here's all my Aleana hands. We've got the posable Alexandra in winter, flexible Anais in winter, posable Anais in autumn, and the posable Anais in Indian summer. To sum up, I would recommend the flexible option for filming nail tutorial videos. I really like the Alexandra style. I find it a bit more realistic looking than the Anais. Posable is a great option for taking still photographs, so you can manipulate the fingers to stay in place. But that's just my opinion. Whichever choice you make, I'm sure you are going to love the Aleana hand. What's not to love? I've said it once and I'll say it again. They're the Gucci of practice hands. A massive thank you to Aleana for choosing me as the winner of the challenge. I'm so grateful, and these are going to be so helpful in my content creation journey. It was such a wonderful way to round up 2024. I have seen Aleana mention that they are going to run more of these challenges in the future, so do keep an eye out if you wish to participate in something like this. It pushed me to do something that I've never done before, and as a result I've created something that I'm really proud of, minus the stoke. Honestly, I checked that video so many times for typos and I don't know how I missed it. Anyway, the memories me and my partner have made in the process, we will remember forever. I did capture a bit of a vlog. A little disclaimer though, my camera was acting up, so the quality isn't exactly the best, but here we go. I'm up bright and early today. It's just going on 8 o'clock. Today, me and Reece, we are going to go up to the Scottish Highlands to film some really exciting fun content for Aleana hand, which is packed up and ready to go. This light doesn't do me any favours whatsoever, but really quickly before we leave, Aleana hand is doing a really exciting competition for this Christmas. The theme is practice anytime, anywhere with Aleana hand, and they mean that literally. They want you to practice anywhere with your Aleana hand. So me and Reece had a little chat, we were discussing ideas, and we decided it could be really fun if we took a little trip up to the Scottish mountains, the Highlands. Go up to the mountains, get some really good content there. I've got a whole plan in my mind. I've sketched it out and hopefully my vision is going to come to life. There's been so much prep. I planned on wearing this red jumper to kind of contrast hopefully with snowy mountains. Hopefully we'll have snow up there. My nails to match. I have thought this out meticulously. The prize is 3 full-size Aleana hands, which is super exciting. If you haven't seen it already, I have done a video of me unboxing my Aleana hand, so if you've seen it you would know that those things are not cheap. I think it was like around £300 for one full-size Aleana hand. So there's 3 on a line here. The competition closes on Monday the 23rd, which is leaving it just a tad bit last minute. We have been planning on doing this weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but it's Christmas time, things come up, it's a busy time, so today is the only time that sort of makes sense, and we have booked an overnight up there as well, so we can make a sort of a weekend of this thing. So yeah, without any more chatting, let's hit the road.
What can I get?
We going on a trip. Reece is hungover, so he doesn't want to appear on the camera.
Yeah, pretty much.
Works Christmas nights out and all that. So how long is the drive there? You've been more than I have up that way.
Fort Williams is like...
William. It's Fort William.
Fort Williams.
Single William.
One Willie.
One Willie.
One Willie. Yeah, I think it's about 3 hours up there. Oh. That was good.
Starbucks ham and cheese toasties is where it's at.
All on your chin.
All I must do is make my fellow YouTube subscribers hungry.
Yeah, because you're always eating something.
I love food.
What?
I love food.
Yeah.
Especially cheese. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not bread.
Bottom side bread.
Bread.
Are you scooping it?
It came out the back.
Yeah, not noises you should be making whilst eating a cheese and ham toasty.
2 minutes later, the sun's coming out, a bit of blue sky.
We've arrived at Glenfinnan Viaduct and it's blowing a gale, torrential rain which has stopped for now, but no doubt it'll be back on. The car's shaking in the wind, so to go out there, take my Aleana hand out.
Flapping in the wind with your little table.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, so I think we need a backup plan.
And I can't be cameraman and holding the umbrella over you.
Ugh, and I was hoping for snow on top of everything. I hate when things don't go to plan. We're having a bit of a dilemma. What do we do?
Yeah. Agnes's picture in her mind has not come to fruition.
No. I was imagining snow, I was imagining peaceful vibes, no rain, no wind.
Bearing in mind we're in the Scottish Highlands and the weather's always crap here.
Because I've already sort of done the nails to a certain extent, with snow and train. Oh, that's another thing. I was hoping to record the Harry Potter train going over this bridge, and then I found out that the train doesn't actually cross the bridge during the winter, so that sucks for me.
Yippee!
Yippee! Anyway, so we're gonna need to change the plan, I think, because this is just not gonna work.
No.
Do you think it's gonna work? So we're gonna go out there, I think, brace this crazy wind, take some shots off the bridge, and then
use that as like inspiration and do it somewhere else.
in a little cafe or something. Hopefully we can find like a nice Christmassy cafe. That could be really cute.
Yeah.
Literally, there's a family stood in front of the car. Gust of wind just came and it almost wiped the entire family out.
Straight into that puddle there.
Yeah. There's so many people about. It's rancid weather and people are like, yeah, that's where we want to go the Saturday before Christmas.
Let's go for a walk. When we're here, like, yeah, let's go do some nails out in the wind.
Yeah. No, but that's a project. There's a reason for us being here. These people don't have a reason for being here.
Walking dogs. Walk. That's the plan. We're gonna go out and brave the weather.
In hindsight, it's no longer raining, so we should do less chatting and more doing something, because we're just
Wasting time.
wasting daylight, which I'm also very cautious about because we don't get very much of it at Christmas time. At winter time. I'm sorry, baby, the things I put you through.
Ah, that's alright.
All my crazy ideas.
It was a nice drive up. I had a good
Still
nap.
loves me.
Yeah.
Got my bow on, which is like in all sorts of ways.
Right, let's go brave the weather. Let's go! looks alright. Woo! Cool. There's something there.
So after some deliberating, is that a word? Deliberating?
Yeah.
The discussions.
Decision making.
After some serious decision making and re-evaluating our whole entire lives.
We're like, it's wild.
Let's just go for
Wind's
it.
going, rain's coming down. It would be funny if we just went out and did it.
Yeah, makes for good content and funny stories to tell in the future.
Like female Bear Grylls doing nails.
Yeah, gets out the car and as you see now almost literally blew away.
Yeah. And it started raining.
It's not gonna happen. Some things you just can't fight against.
I think as soon as we set the table out, it's gonna blow away.
Yeah, the table's just gonna go up a mountain.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit the Harry Potter train. That's not actually gonna come.
Yeah.
Anyway, so after looking at the weather for tomorrow,
Yeah. You saw that there's a chance it's gonna snow tonight.
it's going to be dry in the morning up until 10 o'clock, at which point it's 40% rain, which is the exact same as now. So we thought we'll come back early tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of snow. The weather's going to be the same as this.
Or better.
Or better. Failing that, it can't be much worse.
No. It literally couldn't get any worse than this.
No.
So, yeah. That's the plan. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna go back and go to our hotel, which was an old prison.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yep. Lock you away.
I can't be blown away.
I was gonna say something.
That was shit.
Well, you can blow me away.
Cheeky.
So yeah. Hotel?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Chad.
No. There's still a chance, babe. There's still a chance.
Good morning everybody, it's the next day. We are just about to check out of the hotel, go back to the location and we're hoping for some better weather. I actually forgot to show you guys what the hotel looks like, so I'll give you a quick pan around.
Hello.
We are gonna hit the road.
Yeah. I'm in the cut chair. Sorry.
Reece is not allowed on my YouTube. Honestly, this is how I'll lose my monetization if I ever do. Better luck today, it's looking better outside.
Yeah, there's not sideways wind and thunder and lightning and hailstones.
We had it all yesterday
Yeah.
when we went to this wood-fired pizza place. Literally, it was just a massive flash in front of my eyes. And I was like, oh, that's someone's telly or something. And then it went bang.
And then after that, it was changing every 5 minutes.
Are we good? Can you press 0? Just
Covers the bottom.
hanging out in the lift.
Press it.
There's snow!
Yes.
So we've loaded the car up with our stuff. We're gonna go check out, have our pastries that we got from Lidl. Drinks. And then check out and we'll go. What time is it?
Coming up 10.
Oh.
This is the actual process of all this shit. Yeah.
Is that weird?
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Now you can tell it's a car seat as well. Ready? Here
Yeah.
I come.
Go. Try again, you're not far over enough. Again. You're in frame and then you go out and then go in again.
Right, okay. That was good.
Yeah.
The seatbelt is dangled. Dangled? It's dangled!
It's dangled.
Yeah,
Go.
come.
Perfect.
That was quite good.
Mm-hmm. This is smudging it.
Yep, cool, I'm happy with that. Woo, we got the shot! Oh my god, I look
Yay.
like a mushroom.
Hey, watch the stone.
Do you want to drive or am I driving?
Yeah, you can drive. I can drive, that's what I mean. Sharp.
Proceeds to settle in the driver's seat. Oh, only thing is, I needed a shot of me driving with my red lippy on, remember?
You can do that in car park.
In the car park. After the shot, when I'm all drenched, it doesn't make sense for continuity.
Fine. Fine.
You can drive the way back.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry. I'm gonna...
Are you actually trying to do that?
Yeah. I am actually trying to do that. What? That was quite smooth, all things considered.
Anything but smooth.
Now I need to put my red lipstick on for the shot where I'm driving the Aleana hand to the location. So today we're using L'Oreal red lipstick in Don't. And then next minute's gonna break. We're gonna need to win this competition.
Yeah.
And it's a car reversing, trying to get out of this narrow car park. And if we drove out right now, it'd make the job a lot easier, but I'm busy. Like I'm matching. Right, so we need the nails in a safe place. Oh, you can stick them on her. I'm trying to get this thing out. My phone holder is stuck. Yeah. Got it.
I think I might have put the wrong ones on the wrong.
Yes, you absolutely did. That's Pinky on the thumbnail. I think they are waiting on us to get out of here. It's putting me under pressure. Under pressure! Once here, you'll just need to get those side shots. Is that correct? That's perfect. So you'll need to just get a little side shot.
Just go down the road, be like, hello.
The Queen's, what does she do? The... Oh no, it's this, isn't it?
She didn't do nothing, she's dead.
Or that. Work smarter, not harder. That's so good, babe. We look like a bunch of twats.
The things we do for content.
Everything is content. Everything is content. That's the wrong polish.
Hand.
Take one good hand.
Yeah.
It's cold and it's not going to fly, but we're gonna make it work, Aleana. We're gonna make it work. The chain one is the one I really want. I want this to be a nice shot.
Go back from the beginning. Cool. Give us a wave. And that's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
Yeah, I managed to get it all filmed. Battled the weather, I am soaking wet. Her fingers are red and she left her jacket inside out, so
it's drenched. Thank you, baby.
But yeah, never coming back here again. Woo.
I'm drenched. Probably have hypothermia. But we've done it.
I've done it, just about.
Mostly thanks to Reece, because I could not have done this myself. Oh, the things they do. And now that we've finished, it's not raining. Oh man.
For lunch.
Oh, I don't know. And we have finished nails. We have an audience.
Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it.
Off to Wetherspoons we go.
Bit of lunch.
It's cold and I stupidly left my jacket inside out whilst we were
On the ground,
yeah.
uncovered.
Yes.
In
So
the rain.
no jacket. You're just braving it anyway.
I'm just braving it because the outside of my jacket's soaked.
Let's get in.
Really down there.
And this is the cute little town of Fort William. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. Leave a little gust of wind emoji in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I'll leave you guys to watch the finished reel. I did fix the stoke because it was killing me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!